Hello, I'm Polite Brit, and welcome to my review of Logan. Logan is set in a dystopian future, 2029 I believe, and stars Hugh Jackman as Wolverine from the X-Men series. Ever since I played the video game Last of Us, I've been waiting for a property to take its tone and turn it into its own sort of brand, and I'm very pleased to say that Logan does seem to do this. Directed by James Mangold, who does a good job anyway of directing this movie. I'm going to get to that later. Hugh Jackman gives his best performance as Logan, Wolverine, if you will. Easily his best performance, even though he brings it in every X-Men movie he's possibly in as well. Sir Patrick Stewart is fantastic in this movie. Really his best turn as Professor X, which is obvious given that he's given more layers, more things to do in this than just being a straight talking Brit. The villain, or one of the villains, played by Boyd Holbrook, is extremely good in this film. Should have been the main villain, but they instead put a sort of cartoony-ish supervillain above him, but it really didn't. It's the most cartoon thing, the comic book thing in this movie. He does a brilliant job. The character who steals the show, however, is X-23, Laura, played by Daphne Keane. She is absolutely brilliant. I had a few concerns going in that she was going to play the character a bit cartoony. Absolutely none of that. She was brilliant in this movie. It wouldn't have worked without her. This movie is absolutely brutal, and you will see that within the first 5 minutes of viewing it. In that first 5 minutes, from that point on, is what you can expect from the movie. It absolutely punches you in the face and gives you all the feels you can possibly imagine. I actually felt the emotions that the character felt during this movie. No joke, it's that good. I really thought the direction could have been a little bit better in this movie. I know, take nothing away from James Mangold, he's done a really good job in this movie, but I just feel if there was, I can just imagine maybe a Denis Villeneuve really hitting the character moments correctly. They were good, it just didn't, you really wanted them to have an emotional punch, and I feel like another director could have possibly given that punch right to the gut. Also, I'm just thinking about the claw movements of the tracking shots that he might do with the claws going into someone would have been absolutely brilliant as well. Anyway, I'm going to score this movie 8.5 out of 10. So, what do you think? Did you like Logan? Comment below if you did and tell me what you think. If you want to keep this crazy train going, you can always subscribe to the channel and see what other content I've got going up. I can do any reviews, game, books, movies, whatever. I'm up for it. You can catch me at Polite Brit on Twitter. I'll see you next time.